Alright, here we are in the match, and you can see his team's a little bit different than what I thought was going to be here. Or, no. I don't actually do the preview for this one. Oh, right, okay, so we're playing an ICP up against Rose, coach of the, I think it's the Las Vegas Rotoms. And you can see the team that he has down below. Yeah, so it is exactly what you see down there, but that's because we had a bit of a mishap on getting teams ready to go and whatnot. So yeah, it's a little wild is the short version of this. So I think my play is to lead with what is my play actually? What I think was a good idea here? I think it's to lead with this. Yeah, I think it's to lead. Oh wait, what is it? Oh, maybe it's lead here. Yeah, I have knockoff to hit most stuff. Like a Scrafty lead is probably the only one there that I'm not particularly excited about, but everything else I think I can kind of handle. This probably does best against like a Glamora style lead. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Anyway, good luck, have fun over to Rose, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm not 100% sure what he's going to lead with. I think like Glamora, when looking at his team, I think makes the most sense for a lead, but I also think that like Treads is a pretty solid lead for him too. So I'm not 100% sure which one we're going to see here. Bling Bling. Yep, okay, so this is the lead I wanted. And I think I'm kind of fine to... Yeah, they have Air Balloon. Okay, in that case, I'm just going to Meteor Mash. Yeah, I don't really need to kind of play around with this at all. Like, I could just go for a straight-up attack here. An alternative option would have just been to gone for, like, a knockoff. But no real reason to do that either. I think a Meteor Mash is just... probably the what... I mean, it does the most amount of damage, and... I can break a balloon potentially. Knowing this is balloon actually does make this a lot better for us too. Like I just kind of get a sense for what kind of options they have, I guess. We'll see. Let's see what they go for. Earth Power, okay. Yeah, and we're gonna be able to take that hit. I mean, it's not pretty, but that just straight up KOs. Sweet. And we actually get the attack boost too. Okay, that's kind of cool. Toxic Spikes aren't that big a deal because I do actually have neutralizing gas on Weezing this week so that I can soak up Toxic Spikes, which I think is pretty important against this team. We'll see what he goes into though, and we'll kind of figure out how we want to play around things. It's definitely not an easy situation though. If he goes into like Qianpao, that's probably best case scenario for me. Well, actually, he shouldn't go Qianpao, right? Because I have Bullet Punch. Actually, I don't even know what you are supposed to go into here. And in fact, I don't need this mon really for anything per se, because it doesn't do well against like Qianpao Treads, doesn't do particularly well against Scrafty, and like, I mean, Super Power Lurantis is going to do fairly well against me too. So, I don't really know what the... I mean, I'm going to Bullet Punch this. I'm gonna Bullet Punch this mon. If you're just gonna bring this in, like, sure, let me get damage on it. I'm also a +1 attack, so we're looking pretty sweet. I mean, the best case scenario is they have like Sucker Punch, and then like, I mean, that's probably fine with me. This is a really good scenario for me, I think. Because if you have, I mean, Sucker Punch would go. I mean, Bullet Punch. This is just gonna, yeah, that does so much damage. I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, that's fantastic. Gladly trade a KO and like half of, I mean, not even half, that's way more than half, right? I could go into this mon. I mean, what switches into this? Nothing, right? Like, close combat is literally free against every single Pokemon here. And the Intimidate drop? Yeah, this is just the way to go. I don't have to think about this. He also doesn't necessarily know what kind of set I am. Oh, the T-Spikes. Oh, that was a reason not to go into this. That's fine. I'm a Banded Breaker. Like, I'm not trying to stay in for very long. I'm just trying to hit as hard as I can. And I think I just close combat. Yeah, I think I just close combat here. Alternatively, I could... What is switches? Nothing switches into close combat. Literally nothing. Yeah, let's close combat. I mean, what are you gonna bring in, like, Scrafty? Treads Mill. This is gonna get dropped. This is gonna completely drop. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way that lives. Now, I do kind of want to save this for Intimidate potentially later on. So if they do go back into Tianpao, I'm going into Wheezing. Let's get rid of these T-Spikes. That's probably what I should have done in the first place, but this is probably better, actually. Having the Trez go down means that Wheezing is kind of free to click any move it wants to. So, yeah, this is probably fine. Yeah, in hindsight, this is probably cool. Okay, so I'm fully expecting this to be one of their Terra Captains. I think I just go into Wheezing here. Yeah, I think I just go Wheezing here. Now, I didn't see Intimidate, which is interesting. I'm expecting this to be Terra Poison, so I will need to kind of be aware of that in terms of how we're playing this game. But we get rid of the T-Spikes, which is nice. We'll see Terra Poison here, I'm sure. And then from there, yeah, Terra Poison, yeah. But now we're pretty, I mean, now it's kind of free Earthquake, right? Dragon Dance. Oh my god, this hat is hella funny. This hat is massive. It's so good. Yeah, I think my best chance is actually Flamethrower, which is a little rough. I'd rather it be something a little bit stronger than that, but it's okay. Oh, Iron Head should do quite a bit. Oh, it doesn't do as much as I thought it would. Okay. Oh, we flinched though. So this is interesting. Do I want to continue taking damage on this, or do I want to use this later? I kind of want to use it later. So I think I go back out to... I think I go to Pod Racer. Pod Racer I think is probably okay. And then with Pod Racer, I can probably just go for Thunderbolts, and nothing really to just Thunderbolt. I could also maybe go with a Mud Shot first, which I don't hate. Yeah, that's going to do almost no damage, and they'll take some Helmet Chip. And I'm seeing Leftovers, it looks like. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this should do a lot of damage, but it's a matter of, like, do I want to... I mean, I could Terra this to Electric. Is there a reason to Terra Electric? Not really. I don't think I need a reason to. But I think I can go Mud Shot here. Now the downside is if they go into... You know what, I think I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. Let's see if they stay in. Oh, that does a lot. Okay. Not exactly what the damage I want to be taking right there. But that's also great damage. Okay, so do I die to another knockoff? I wonder if I Terra'd, would I be able to KO that? I don't think so. But Thunderbolt does great damage here, so I'm kind of cool with this. The flinch was a little rough. If I'd gotten the Flamethrower chip, I might have been able to KO. But I do also want to check to see if this is like a max speed Scrafty, for example. Like, how in danger am I of just, like, completely losing here? So it gets to 354. Is Roaring Moon? Roaring Moon's definitely gonna be faster than that. Is Bull a China Shop? No. So I think I probably just go into Armand here, and then I could maybe Outrage. I don't think I need Outrage. I think I can probably just EQ. Yeah, I think I'll just EQ here. But we'll lose Vikavolt. We got quite a bit of damage on this, so I'm happy with what Vikavolt was able to do here. I don't think I really need to try to go for webs here. It's not really that good against anything that's here. This Mon outspeeds Tianpao, so like that's not really that much of a concern. Now if it's a bulky Scrafty, we potentially don't KO. We'll see. Okay, cool. Pick up that KO. Good, good, good. Then I imagine that it's... I think it's either Lurantis or it's Qianpao that comes out here. If it's Lurantis, I go into Wheezing. And if it's... I mean, it could be Porygon. It could be Porygon, I guess. But Porygon's not that much of a concern, actually. Ducky Momo. That's gotta be PZ. Or, not PZ. P2. Okay, in this case, I think I'm fine to just go to Terapagos. And I'll look to get either Rocks Up or maybe a Rapid Spin. But I think Toxic is probably my best way of being able to handle what we have left here. I don't know if the Qianpao is going to be Boots. But we know it's not Clear Amulet, so probably not that big a deal. Yeah, try attack. Okay. Not that big a deal. I think here I get... I'm debating between Rocks and Toxic. I think I like Toxic more. I think I want to just kind of deal with the Mon that's in front of me right here. And then from there, I'll get Rocks Up afterwards. So let's like put this on a timer kind of idea. And then I can get Rocks Up next. Tri Attack doesn't do too much. Okay, so that's fine then. So I'll get Rocks Up on this turn. And then I'll probably look to save this afterwards so I can Toxic the Lurantis. And I think, well, Lurantis could have superpower, right? But it should be slower. Well, maybe slower than my Mon. I don't have very much speed on Terapagos. In fact, aren't I? Minus speed actually, so maybe it's faster. They swap. What do you swap into? If they go into Lurantis, then I'm gonna Toxic that. Tail, and that's the... Okay, that's fine. So we'll get Rocks Up here, and then I think I do want to save this actually. Man, if I just attacked there, that would have been pretty sweet. So I think my play is to go, yeah, we just go Purifier here, I think. Yeah, let's go Purifier. Because I think after that, I have Banded CC or Banded Raging Bull maybe, and Tauros should be able to do crazy damage here. Ice Spinner, I don't think that does enough. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. So I think the play now is Flamethrower. Flamethrower should do a good amount of damage to anything that's left. I could Strange Steam, but I kind of don't want to miss a move. So I think I'm just going to Flamethrower. Kind of wondering if they're like choiced in some way, because I would have expected a different attack there. But I guess if you don't have Psychic Fangs, then there's no reason to have gone for something different. So I think my play now is, because I'm expecting it to be PZ that comes in. I mean, it could be Lurantis, but I also know there's no. Yeah, it's good. It's this one. That's not that big a deal actually. I could actually I should Pain Split, huh? I should Pain Split here. Oh, do I live this? Nah, I don't. That's okay. If I could Pain Split, that would be really good. But that's okay. I think I just go into Tauros now, and then I just have close combat. And we're in a really good spot. Yeah, this should probably do it. I don't think there's a way that this takes close combat. And Lurantis can't switch into a close combat from this one either. Dang. Quick game. It's basically like almost like a sack race from like the very beginning. It's kind of wild. Just not very much in the way of like play around this option, play around this option. It's just like, let's just hit each other really hard and see who wins. I don't know, that's kind of what I've noticed from playing singles from this genre. Is it just like, I don't know, it feels like defensive tools have like such a hard time, and either setup mons or just like offensive checks in general, or yeah, maybe not offensive checks, but just offensive Pokemon in general, just like completely clean house. Yeah, so I think I just close combat here, and then if I don't pick up the KO, then we should be able to get it with Raging Bull, or not Raging Bull, with Roaring Moon. So, dang. Okay, so Bandit close combat went absolutely insane. Just like nothing here that could take those hits. And this mod is like incredible, incredible. And I haven't really felt that way about Tauros very much, to be honest. There's been a lot of games where I've kind of looked at Tauros and been like, damn, you can't even 3-hit KO that with a super effective attack? Like, that's lame. But this was not one of those games. We were able to do it. Anyway, good game over to, oh my god, good game over to Rose. Completely spaced on who I was playing. But yeah, good game over to him, and good luck to them in the rest of their season. If you'd like to see some more of our content, whether just VGC or singles, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.